So we finally got the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in hands, and man, I gotta say, for my first impression, I am impressed with this phone. Now, this is the unboxing process that you're seeing right now. Pretty basic, pretty simple. You know, Samsung, Apple, most phone makers now make the unboxing process very lame, very minimal. So it is what it is, but you get what you get. And honestly, for $2,000, starting out at $2,000, yeah, you definitely want more, but it is what it is, man. So what we have here is the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in shadow blue, 1 terabyte version. And I got the 1 terabyte just because, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's a better deal for a couple $100 more. You know, you get double the storage as the 512. So I felt like that was just the best, you know, bang for my buck or whatever, since it doesn't have expandable storage anymore. But looking at it, we definitely have a lot to dig into. So first thing we're looking at is the design of the phone. Now with the Z Fold 6, I'm sorry, Z Fold 7, I gotta get used to saying that. But with this phone, it is a 6.5 inch front display, which I gotta say I am definitely loving. And now we have an 8 inch inside display, which I am also loving. The setup process is pretty simple. I mean, if you're using SmartThings, then you know it's easy to transfer from one Fold or one Android or whatever device you have pretty much to this device here. And it's a pretty seamless process, so I won't, you know, bore you all with that. But what I really want to talk about in this, because I know you guys have seen plenty of unboxing videos by now, especially from the people who went to the Galaxy Unpacked event for the past couple weeks. You know, they've been blasting out videos like crazy, so I'm not gonna bore y'all with that stuff. But what I do want to take a look at and just point out is just the differences. All right, so we're gonna address the elephant in the room. It does not have S Pen support. No S Pen support on the inside or the outside. And you know what, to be honest with you, I'm cool with it because I never use my S Pen. Even in my S25 Ultra, I never use the S Pen. I'm left-handed. I prefer typing more so than writing. So not having an S Pen is really no big deal for me. Anytime I take notes or anything, I'll just type it out. It's just a lot faster for me. And one of the things that, you know, just makes it so much better for me in this instance is the fact that it has a bigger front display, the 6.5 inch display on the front. So the keyboard is a little bit bigger. Now I'm not gonna say that you won't make any mistakes on it, because it's not like a regular slab phone where you got like 6.9 inches. But I will say that this is more, it's very, very, very close to a regular slab phone width. So honestly, that's the biggest thing for me. I know a lot of people talk about the Fold 7 and they talk about folds period and how it's just, oh, it's not just like a slab phone, you know. I needed to trick me into thinking like it's a regular slab phone. And the truth is, it's not a slab phone, it's a folding device. But Samsung did a really, really good job with the 7 of making it as compact and as close to a slab phone as you could possibly get. The fact that Samsung has now come out with a thin foldable that rivals a slab phone. Look at this. I mean, you see the S25 Ultra against the Z Fold 7. You see the Z Fold 7 against the Z Fold 6, and here it is against the iPhone right here. Very close to the slab phone width, and the weight is even lighter, 215 grams. Now I'm not even gonna get into a whole bunch of specs and everything, but 8.9 close, 4.2 open. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just going off the top of my head. When you're looking at this phone and you're holding it in your hand, you can definitely tell it's lighter. And I mean, you can't ask for more when it comes to the size and weight of a phone. And the fact that it's a foldable device makes it so much better. The inside screen looks great. 8 inches. You can definitely tell the difference between the Fold 7 and the Fold 6, inside and out. But one thing I do want to point out next is when you're unfolding it, it is a little bit harder to unfold. because it is so thin. So you definitely want to get you a case. See, look at this. I'm kind of struggling right here to open this. But when you have a case on it, you know, it's going to be a lot easier to do that. So till you get one, I mean, you probably have to, kind of sad to say, use your nails a little bit. And I think that if you use your nails, you're probably gonna damage a little bit of this corner on the side here if you do that. So try not to, but you know, go ahead and put you a case on it, man. So a fold phone that's over $2,000, depending on which storage size you get. And regardless, I mean, it's still, you know, it's still somewhat fragile. You know, you don't have dust resistance like that. So you gotta be careful when you put it in your pockets, take it to the beach, things like that. But that's, as far as design wise, it's a great looking phone, man. Camera humps, it's crazy big. Can't even cap, man. Look at that, that is sick. All right, guys, so one other thing that I needed to point out is the speakers. Now, I have not listened to these speakers yet, but bigger is better. Now, the Z Fold 6 was definitely bigger, so the speakers were bigger. This is smaller, so they are definitely probably not gonna sound the same. But we want to go ahead and check this out. Why did that skip all the way over there? And just see what they sound like. So I switched my mic, so it's listening more to the phone. So let's see what this sounds like.
I just been keeping my poise, made by the million but still unemployed. They text me about green but not on Android. She not my shawty, she filling the void. I make the sounds that cut through the noise. He think he a man but he chilling with boys. Put down the liquor, start drinking LaCroix. The pain wasn't choice but now I rejoice. My uncle had told me that I was the one. I played the shit smart, now my brain getting dumb. Lil' shawty had hit me, said she wanna come. Her dress is just black but she not a nun. I'm so Pasadena cause that's where I'm from. Some bangers, some hoes, them with guns. They scheming for riches, they paying and numb. I'm second to wins cause I'm second to none. Look, what the fuck you think I do it for? Do it for? Hey, look it in the mirror. You the go, you the go. Hey, I'm out here grinding 24.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm actually surprised at the thinness of this phone, and it still got a little knock to it. It's still got a little knock to it. So I'm not mad at you, Samsung. That's impressive. That's just for me, you know. I mean, y'all heard it yourself, you know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't know what the video is going to do with justice or not, but listening with real ears, I am impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed. That is crazy. I can't even, I don't know. I mean, but as far as the quality of the cameras, we got the 200 megapixel camera on the back here now versus, you know, the other cameras that we had, which were garbage for a phone this expensive. But yeah, we got a nice upgrade on that 200 megapixel camera that the S25 Ultra has on it. So it makes a little bit of a difference. Now, as far as the quality is concerned, continuing talking about cameras, you got your 10 megapixel camera on the front here, and you no longer have the under display camera right over here. Now, I have the perfect wallpaper because with the palm trees in the back, you can't even see the camera. But like, if I just click up here, you know, you can easily tell that it's not hidden anymore. And that may bother some people, but to be honest, if you, I get it. Coming from a Z Fold 6 that had an under display camera, it did look good on the screen, but y'all know that 4 megapixel camera looked horrible. Now the camera now with the 10 megapixel on the inside and on the outside, at least it does look a little bit better, y'all. You know, Samsung has given it to us. I know it took them 7 generations to, but I mean, you know, you just got to exercise a little bit of patience, man. Just got to exercise a little bit of patience. But we're slowly but surely getting everything that we need. Now, as people been, you know, making a big noise and a big fuss about S Pen support versus how thin the Fold is. So maybe next year on the Fold 8, they'll bring back S Pen support on the inside and on the outside. And that would just, I mean, the only thing left that they really need to add for it to really compete with the S series is S Pen support on the inside and outside and internal S Pen. Figure that out. So, I mean, if y'all keep talking about it, maybe Samsung will do it. I don't know. Took them 7 generations to get to where we are right now. I don't know. But anyway, man, so moving forward, as far as the power is concerned, you know, you got the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, and playing video games, multitasking has always been like Samsung's bread and butter, you know, with the software is concerned. I feel like Samsung is the foldable software king. It is so user-friendly, and it's just so intuitive, and it's so quick. Now, other phones have moved light years ahead of Samsung as far as the hardware is concerned, but where a lot of them fall short is the compatibility with the software. So with the software, Samsung is on top of that, and I feel like that's just another reason why this is a good phone, a great phone. Okay, so I'm just gonna go on squash the whole thing right now. So I had the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and I had the S25 Ultra. Now, my goal when I heard about the Galaxy Z Fold SE that came out overseas, my thing was, okay, now if they make this next fold to where it has a usable front screen and a decent battery, you know, a good battery life, honestly, I want something, a one phone fits all kind of deal. You know, and I know as far as money making purposes, Samsung probably won't do that. That's why it took them so long, you know, with the camera, and they're still not quite there with the camera. I mean, you just got the 200 megapixel camera, that's it. But as far as majority, like the screen size and everything, the real estate, they're definitely there. I don't use the S Pen. So for me, this could be that one size fits all. If they switch over to the silicon battery. Now I know that's a touchy subject for them. They probably not messing with any battery changes because of the whole fold situation, the Note situation when that one was catching on fire and blowing up on people. So it's gonna take them some time to switch over to that, even though we know for a fact from other phone brands and makers that silicon battery is way more efficient. You can get way more power, over 5,000 milliamp hours, and still have the small size right here. But you know, we still got the same battery that we had last year, but I guess the Snapdragon 8 Elite can kind of optimize it a little bit. Now, this is my first day with it. I don't have a whole lot to say about the battery at the moment because this is my first day. I just set it up. But yeah, it's pretty much giving me the same thing that the Fold 6 gave me. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not great, but at the same time, depending on your lifestyle and what you do, get you a power bank. You know, get you a case that's got MagSafe on the back and get you a power bank. Or, you know, when you're riding in your car, get you a MagSafe charger, put your USB port plug in it, and then whenever you mount your phone, it's charging when you're commuting from place to place. It's not really that big a deal. You can get a day out of this, but I don't know, man. I think people just be so difficult with batteries right now. Yeah, if you're a heavy user, then yeah, the battery's gonna die. But at the same time, if you know you're gonna use it heavy, get you an Anker power bank. They got a big one. It's probably bigger than this phone. Matter of fact, I know it's bigger than the phone. I have it upstairs. I don't have it here with me now, but it's a 20,000 milliamp hour power bank. It supports USB-A and it supports USB-C. And I know for a fact, if you keep that thing plugged in, if you know you're gonna be using your phone heavy, just have a power bank. You know, don't stress over it. 4400, yeah, it's small compared to the competition and what they could do, but this is what we have. So get you a power bank if you know you're gonna be using heavy, and keep on going about your day. Point blank, period. All right. So as far as everything else is concerned, what I'm looking at here, I would say is the beginning of the end, possibly, for the S series. And I know that's a tough. I know it's like, oh man, I don't know. I got a lot to, yeah. You might think that they have a long way to go to do that, but Samsung is slowly but surely doing that. I promise you. We're 6.5 inches on the outer display versus what their biggest phone is 6.9 inches on the S25. The battery life on the S25 is a little over 5,000 milliamp hours. They're coming up with the technology, or they may switch over to the technology to be able to beat that. If they put the 200 megapixel camera in this one, then next year, what makes you think they can't put the 50, you know, the other upgraded cameras next year as well? And then if y'all really want the S Pen, they will figure that thing out to where it'll support on the outside and the inside and probably be internal, with sacrificing some of the thinness possibly. But y'all know how fast technology moves. So it's no telling. I mean, we might be there in the next 1 or 2 generations, right? But as far as everything else goes, man, like I said, I definitely think that you need to have a case on something like this. I currently do have a screen protector here. This is not a Samsung film. This is a tempered screen protector from a company that I purchased a case from. Just a quick something, because I didn't think that the case that I really wanted would be here, which I've ordered like 3 cases, including this one. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I purchased all of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the case options that I have right here, right now. So this is a case that I ordered from Amazon, from a company called WSKEN, WSKEN, I believe it is. I don't have the box with me, but it's like a carbon fiber look. It does have a hinge on it. It also has this 360 ring, you know, spinning it around like that. And it allows you to, and this is also the company, they give you 2 screen protectors for this as well, but you slap it in like this, it covers up your hinge, and then you can have your ring down here, and that way you can have it posted up the way that you want it. Helps you open up the case, helps you open up the phone a little bit, and with the ring being the way that it is, you know, it'll help you. I haven't even tried positioning it like this, but yeah. So you can have it sitting like this. It's kind of difficult to do that, but let's see, let's turn it around. All right, yeah, so when you put it up, have it this way, then it's easier to have it in this orientation like that. Have it in that orientation that way. So that's a pretty good look for that. It's not a bad looking case. Link will be in the description below if you're interested in it. It does not have a front portion, but you know, it is what it is. That's cool. Other than that, let me see. Now the case that I was waiting on, and this speaks volumes to this company right here. So, all right, the first thing I want to say is the phone comes out officially on the 25th. Today is currently the 23rd when I'm recording this. So typically when you pre-order with Samsung, if you pre-order soon enough, they usually ship out your phone a couple days before the actual release date. So y'all probably gonna see a bunch of other videos coming out too. But I ordered a case from TORRAS. So I ordered directly from TORRAS, and it has the same ring kickstand case, and it's a fully protected case in the front, which I have it right here. We're gonna give y'all this in one video, but I have it right here. Ordered it from their website, and this is where this company really shines, man. So I ordered this on the 21st, I believe it was. And I said, dang, man, my phone is gonna come on the 23rd. I do have this other case here, but it's only a half case. It'll only cover up the back side. I really would like that front case. And then I happened to do some scrolling on Amazon, saw the exact same TORRAS case that I ordered on Amazon, and they said it could be here the next day. I emailed TORRAS and told them, like, hey man, cancel my order. It's gonna take y'all too long to send it out. I just ordered from Amazon, and you know, do it like that. The next day, or that night, last night, matter of fact, they shipped out the case immediately, and it showed up today. So shout out to TORRAS, man, for, you know, expedited shipping. It's crazy how fast this thing came, but I'm really looking forward to it. Let me go on and see if I can get this open. Yeah. Now, this case here, this is, what do they call it? I don't even think, it's like a Q3 O-spin. I'll put a link in the description, man, but all right, here we go. Packaging looks great on this TORRAS case. Now it does come with 2 screen protectors as well. Got 2 screen protectors right here, cleaning kit, whatever else you need. And then this is the case. All right, so yeah, we got a back half here with MagSafe. with the ring on the back, hinge protection as well. And we have the front here. Now the front, I'm looking, I don't see any adhesive stickers. They may have some. Let's check real quick. No adhesive stickers, no adhesive stickers. That's screen protectors. Screen protectors right here. Okay, no adhesive stickers, but that's cool. All right, so we're going to slap this case on. Yeah, designed by TORRAS. All right, first thing we do, slap that on like that. All right, and we got the back side. That's covered up good. Now we got the front portion here. Then up top for the speaker grill. All right. Now, one thing I was concerned about is TORRAS does not play well with other OEM screen protectors. So as you can see, my screen protector is starting to come up some. That sucks. I don't like that because I really like the fact that the whole screen is covered and there is no camera punch out, because I believe that TORRAS case, look at that, it's got the camera, it's got the whole punch out, a little cutout right there. I don't really care for that. And also these screen protectors are typically a lot smaller, but I mean, just putting it on front here, it looks like it's, as long as you keep both sides of the case on, like the top portion on, it probably won't look too bad. It probably won't be too bad. If I could deal with, let's see, maybe if I position it differently. Yeah, nah, I think it's still trying to peel it up. They don't play very well with other OEM screen protectors, but this is how the case looks on the phone. Just move that out the way. Yeah, so you got your O-ring right there. Gives you good orientation for standing up. Open it up. That's how it looks on the back here. Hinge protection, you fully covered. If you want it does rotate, so you can rotate it. It's a very sturdy ring too. You can lay it in any different orientation and it holds it. Flipping it on the other side here, that's still really good. So you can still see, damn, that thing flips around for real. All right, so you know you got MagSafe charging, you know you got wireless charging. Hinge protection, everything is really covered. I don't even feel this coming off like that, even without the adhesives on it. So that's really cool. It's a grippy case too. So you got grips here on the side, got the TORRAS branding, you got your whole cutout over here for your volume and your fingerprint scanner. You can still do everything that you need to do. It's a good looking case. It does kind of cover up the color of the phone a little bit, but overall, man, this is a really good case and probably the one that I'm gonna be sporting on this for the long haul. It's great that it doesn't have any adhesives, because if you do want to, you know, go out one night and sport something a little bit better, then you can. I also ordered a case from another company. I ordered a Pataka case, and that's, as y'all know, Pataka cases only have the back as well. Like I said, I ain't sponsored by none of these companies, so I can say what I want to say. I pay for all these cases myself. But yeah, I got that case coming too, so I'll do a video on that too. But this is pretty much it. See, it doesn't even add a bunch of extra thickness to the phone either. You know, it's still pretty thin. Put it up against the iPhone. A little bit thicker now, but not ridiculously thick. Still really light. And this is a case I'm definitely gonna probably be sticking with. I really hate to lose this screen protector, but that peeling up is gonna bother the mess out of me. Yeah, man. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get out of here. All right, guys. So I know that this was like a for real run through, you know, but like I said, y'all have seen plenty of unboxing videos with a whole bunch of specs. I'm just trying to give y'all the real, as far as how I use the phone, what I look for in this phone, what I've been looking for, and what I think a lot of other people have been looking for too. Now, A couple other things. I think as far as the trade-in, they gave me $1,000 for my Z Fold 6. This device, at the price that it was for the 1 terabyte, I think it was like $22.69 for the 1 terabyte version, and yeah, $18.99 for the 256. Well, actually, no, $19.99 for 256. Free upgrade to 512. So it was $2,000 for the 512 and $22.69 for this. They gave me $1,000, so I ended up paying about $1,200 for this. Now, a friend of mine asked me, like, he was just saying, like, now, do I trade in my Z Fold 6? Is this upgrade really worth going to the 7, paying $1,200 for the 7? And honestly, that depends on what you are looking for. If you are a heavy S Pen user, then you are not gonna want to pay this money. That's gonna be a deal breaker for you right off the rip. All right, if you don't care about the S Pen and all you really wanted was more functionality on the front screen, then yes, you will feel like this is the upgrade for you, because it's a lot thinner, resembles a slab phone, and you have the benefit of it being a folding device, and you have the extra screen real estate on the inside as well. I think, yeah, if that's what you're looking for, the usability, look at that rock, that's joint crazy. If that's what you're looking for, then yeah, you don't mind spending that extra money on it. And if you're not the one that upgrades every single year, if you're coming from like a 5 or a 4, this is definitely an upgrade for you. If you got a 6 and you want an S Pen, you want to continue using the S Pen on the inside of the 6, then no, don't upgrade. But if you don't care about the S Pen, then, and you just want the more usability of the design and everything, plus the better camera, then yes, this is an upgrade that you will very much welcome. So it's a couple differences. They took away some things, gave us some things, and yeah, it is a little difficult to decide what we want to do, man. But anyway, if you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button, drop a comment below, let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification so you know when I'm posting videos. It's your boy JR, man. I will holler at y'all in the next one. Man, got some videos coming out for y'all. They'll be rolling out, but I'll holler at y'all in the next one, man. The next time. Peace.